Good morning, Bobcats, and happy Thursday. Welcome to WBLS. We're so glad that you're joining with us each day to watch the news and catch up on what is happening in our school community. Today, we want to wish Miss Goodman, it's her birthday, and we hope those three Bobcats are extra sweet to you today. Miss Goodman, happy birthday from your Bobcat family. Here's a look at our weather today. It's going to be kind of reflective of my shirt that I'm wearing today. It's going to be bright and sunny, and so we hope you will get out there and enjoy this beautiful day. It's going to be a high of 76 and a low of 52 degrees. It looks like it's just going to be a beautiful day to get out there, maybe go for a walk, go for a bike ride, jump on a trampoline. I've seen friends who are already swimming. I don't know if it'll be quite warm enough for that yet. Or today, but if so, I hope you enjoy it. Now, you're going to want to get out today because on this weekend it looks like rain's going to be coming into Tallahassee this weekend and into next week, so get out there and enjoy it while you can, and while you're really stuck inside and can't go even outside to enjoy the beautiful nature. I'm going to ask you, please, in just a moment to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And after we're done, you're going to see a picture of a sweet friend who is Hayden from Miss McLeod's class, who is starting his day every day saying the Pledge of Allegiance before he starts learning. We're so proud of you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, you know we are not going to be eating in the Buckley cafeteria together for a while, and so what I'm going to tell you, friends, I have anywhere from first graders, kindergarten, fifth graders, all the time ask me if they can be on WBLS. This is your opportunity. I want you to send me some videos of you making your favorite. It could actually be your favorite lunch, your favorite dinner, your favorite snack. Rithmika sent me one in via email that I'll share with you tomorrow. Miss Kay sent me a picture of a fun snack she made yesterday for she and Mr. K. She made homemade sourdough pretzels with mustard. So it looks amazing. You're going to get to take a peek at it right here. Take a look and see what you think. It sure looked yummy, didn't it? So I'm giving you an opportunity. Send in a short video. Have somebody take you making one of your favorite things, snacks or lunches, and we'll show it right here. This is your chance, Bobcats, to get on the news. Just send me that video to youngk@leonschools.net and we'll get those on for you. Now, don't forget to go on and vote for your favorite Sunshine State or Sunshine State Junior book. Miss Young has been reading. I've read these books that are the junior books, as well as I'll read one today to you. And you can go on and vote. Mr. Millard, they sent out the links last week. And so if you'll do that, so our votes can count as well. I want to thank, yesterday I read The Little Red Fort, and the Threadgill family and the Scott family both sent me in pictures of their forts or playhouses, and the Scott boys were even having a picnic in theirs. I tell you, today will actually be a great day to do that as well. So I hope you get out there and enjoy your playhouses, your forts, your swing sets. Now, today's story is going to be about creating and inventing and how working together can make us even better. One of my favorite parts of Makerspace, how much do you miss that, guys? But you can create your own at home, is the creation station. It's always standing room only. And, you know, I know personally I'm getting boxes delivered to my house because I'm not going to the store. And those boxes are super great for you to create new things with. And so, see what you can create today, maybe with your brothers and sisters or your mom or dad or grandma. See what you can create out of some recyclables. And you know what I'm going to say is send those pictures to me, and we'd love to see them. Here's a few jokes to tickle your funny bone this morning. Ready? Knock, knock. Who's there? Lego. Lego who? Let go of me and I will tell you. I love that one. Knock, knock. Who's there? I see. I see who? I see you in there. Let me in. Knock, knock. Who's there? Eyeball. I bawl my eyes out every time you leave me. Oh, those of you who know Miss Young know I cry easy, so that's a perfect one for me. We're going to be bringing one of our favorite parts of WBLS back very soon. And that's when we can talk about great things, terrific things that our Bobcats are doing. Miss Mullinax, one of our amazing counselors, sent out a message yesterday via email to parents, and it gives the information about how we're going to continue doing terrific kids. So parents, if you've not seen that message yesterday, it came out on listserv, take a peek at it. It'll give you all the information you need, and we look forward to bringing that back. Now, we're going to make sure you tune in tomorrow for our Buck Lake Faculty Pet Parade, and we're excited to share. We have all kinds of different pets in our Buck Lake family, and next week we'll let you send some pictures in, and we'll do one from our school families, and you can share what special fun pets you have. Now, don't forget to check out the Buck Lake Media page. Miss Kay, Miss Barrett are rocking the PE Facebook page, putting lots of different activities. Miss McDowell, I posted some stuff on my page for her. The Buck Lake Reading Team has a Facebook page. Miss Frederick and Miss Price, if you'll check that out, they've been putting great resources as well. So that's all today. For today, Bobcats, remember to purr, be prepared, be upstanding, be responsible, and be respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm excited to share this Sunshine State Junior book with you. It's Malia and Joe by Billy Aronson and Jennifer Oxley. It is a 3.6 AR level and a half of a point. So this is all about creativity and teamwork, as I talked about earlier. They've even got some blueprints right there for a robot, Malia and Joe. Malia loved science. Every day in her backyard lab, she would create things that could scrub, pitch, tickle, bounce, fly, ding, or even make your bed. How many of you need one of those robots? My bed's made though. My bed is made, but I could use one of those. Most of Malia's creations were not finished. She just kept working on them. That kind of sounds like Miss Young too sometimes. Measuring and testing, reading, observing, having a snap, testing again. And if the invention did not work, she went through all those steps again. One day, Malia was working on an airplane made of paper. She adjusted the wing, she adjusted the tail, she pulled the propeller a teeny bit further out, but still the plane would not soar. How could she make it fly fast and far? Suddenly, Malia heard a strange sound. Growling, howling, yelping. You see the shadow in the background? The sound was coming from the girl next door who had just moved in. She seemed to be singing while crouching and leaping around. I have a friend that beautiful girl reminds me of, actually several of them. The girl came whirling and twirling towards Malia. I'm Joe, she said, but you can call me JoJo or Josephine or Joe on the go, go, go. I'm Malia, Malia replied, and You can call me Malia. Leah started explaining that she was busy working on a really important invention when Joe leaped right into Malia's lab. "You got so much cool stuff here, Malia Bobila," said Joe as she flipped a bowl with an antenna and put it on her head. That's not a hat, actually," said Malia, carefully flipping it over again. Joe held up a bendy contraption and turned its crank. "I love this bendy ladder." It's actually not a ladder," said Malia. "Cool plane," said Joe, picking up the paper plane and tossing it. "Careful," said Malia as the plane plunged towards the mud. Malia dove to catch it. Joe plucked a dandelion. "Too bad your plane doesn't fly like the fluff of a dandelion," she said. Puff! The seeds went soaring in all different directions. Joe stopped to take a bite out of a licorice stick, and then she squealed, "Oh! Check out the clubhouse balloony thing." Joe poked her licorice stick into the neck of a small headless robot for safekeeping as she dashed towards the clubhouse. The robot was one of Malia's favorite inventions. Its head kept falling off, but she loved it just the same. "You can't put a licorice stick in my robot!" Malia shouted. Joe didn't even seem to hear. She skipped right back to her yard and started a new dance. As Malia put her inventions back in order, she laughed about Joe's silly ideas. She thought my cereal bowl radio was a hat. But as Malia held the bowl upside down, she began to wonder. When Malia put her plane back, she remembered how Joe blew on a dandelion. Could Malia blow on the plane to make it soar? Next, Malia reached for her headless robot and gasped. With that sticky licorice in the robot's neck, the head stays right in place. Malia was shocked. Joe is a genius. So really, Malia kind of thought of everything just as it was made, but Joe thought outside of the box, didn't she? Malia hurried over to Joe's yard. "Yo, Joe," she called, but Joe did not answer. She was creating a dance inspired by a leaping frog. Malia came closer. "Can we be a team, Joe? Please, please, please." "No deal, ya, Malia," Joe replied, leaping higher and higher. "Why should I try to make a plane that soars when I can soar myself?" "Watch out," shouted Malia, but it was too late. Joe had leapt so high she had gotten stuck on a tree branch. I wonder if you can make a prediction about what's going to happen next. Miss Young just did in her mind. "Hang on, Joe." Malia dashed away and dashed right back with her crank contraption. As she turned the crank, its bendy ladder reached all the way up to the branch. Was that what you were thinking? I was too. Joe scampered down the ladder. "Your inventions are the real deal, Meal. I wouldn't have known this invention's true use if it were not for you," said Malia. "It never worked as a spaghetti server, but when you called it a ladder, I realized it would be perfect for getting people down from trees." Malia brought out one invention after another to show Joe how she'd helped to improve them. The antenna hat was perfect for listening to the radio while she was walking. The licorice stick kept the robot's head on. When she blew into the straw on the back of the plane could soar so fast and far. One of my favorite days with our kindergarten STEM club with Miss Darden and myself this spring was when they got to make paper airplanes. They were amazing creators of airplanes. Joe realized that Malia was right. These two were meant to be together. They headed over to Malia's lab. "Sorry I yelled at you," said Malia. "Sorry I stuck the licorice stick in your robot's neck without asking," said Joe. As they began working together on inventions, Malia did not mind if Joe rearranged things or turned them upside down or gave them funny names. She realized that was Joe's way of thinking. Some of our best friends could actually be the opposite of how we think, right? Because that means we complement each other. Malia helped with Joe's creations too. She concocted a gooey material they could use to make set pieces for Joe's dances and homemade musical instruments they could play when Joe was singing her songs. By combining Joe's art skills with Malia's science skills, they could create more super cool stuff together than either of them could create alone. That's great teamwork. When the robot waddled by, Malia said, "Let's call him Ronaldo, the licorice neck robot." "Great idea, amazing Amelia," said Joe. "Thanks, genius Josephinus," Malia replied. Ronaldo's licorice neck would not last long, but the friendship between Malia and Joe would last forever. And at the back of it, it actually gives you some ideas about how you could make a paper airplane using different materials. So you might want to do that today. You may want to go out and see if you could make a paper airplane of some sort and see what you can do with that and how far you can go. You can change it as you work with it. Bobcats, I hope you have a great, great day. We will see you back here tomorrow. We miss you and we love you.